Do you consent to be recorded and the video used on a class project website?
Yes, I consent.
What do you know about the Declaration of Independence?
The Declaration of Independence. It's a document declaring, I think it was severing the ties with Britain, something, 4th of July, independence. Yes.
What do you think is the meaning of the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
I believe it's saying that everyone is equal. They have the equal right to pursue what they want in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So just saying that everyone is equal and on one level.
What personal stories do you have to share?
About life, liberty, and happiness? Well, it sounds good, but I think life, liberty, and happiness is a phrase that was created so long ago that it hasn't caught up to our current society. We don't have life, we don't have that freedom. Everyone is not equal, and it's evident in today's society. You can see it all on the news, you can see it everywhere. Everyone's not equal. Of course, no one wants it to be that way, but this is a life that we live, and I think that maybe someone should go back and redo that Declaration of Independence, because that was years ago. I believe it was in the 1700s. We're in 2023. It's time to redo that Declaration of Independence.
Thank you. Do you consent to be recorded and the video used on a class project website?
Yes, I do.
What do you know about the Declaration of Independence?
I know that the Declaration of Independence grants freedom, ownership, and security.
What do you think is the meaning of the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Life, to me, means a journey and a purpose. The pursuit of happiness, making decisions of a better path for yourself, and liberty, freedom of being able to express what you want to do in the workplace, the church, and personal.
What personal stories do you have to share about that?
As an educator, I can say liberty of expression when it comes to education, being able to know your rights, getting all the information that you need to know to move forward, being able to be a productive citizen, and also to be a leader for the future generation.
Thank you. Do you consent to be recorded and the video used on a class project website?
I do.
What do you know about the Declaration of Independence?
I know the Declaration of Independence was a document stating that the 13 colonies were finally able to be free and separate from Great Britain, I believe.
What do you think is the meaning of the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
I believe all those together kind of really mesh with each other very well, being that it all states that we should have the freedom and autonomy to do as we choose.
What personal stories you have to share about that?
I would just say being a citizen and being a U.S. citizen is very important to know your rights. Just going about daily life so that people don't take advantage of you.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
Do you consent to be recorded and the video used on a class project website?
Yes.
What do you know about the Declaration of Independence?
I know the Declaration of Independence was established in July the 4th, as we know as the Liberty of 4th of July.
What do you think is the meaning of the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
To me, I believe the life and pursuit of happiness is over the equal of women and men rights. I do know the life and the pursuit is supposed to be equal, but we go through a lot of things like justice, just going through challenges. But I feel like, the pursuit of happiness The only way we will have happiness in this world if everything is equal, and is life as justice.
What personal stories you have to share about that?
I would just say, as an educator, living in a society where things are challenging, we have to fight through a lot of circumstances that has even happened in July the 4th. Like, fighting for the rights, fighting for things. Like, we're still suffering from a lot of things, but we're also still gaining the confidence to move forward and make things and changes.
Thank you. You're welcome. Do you consent to be recorded and the video used on a class project website?
Yes.
What do you know about the Declarations of Independence?
The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776 to allow the 13 colonies to gain independence from the British Empire. They were taxing them. They were restricting them from being able to be free and be their own civilization or organization on their own independence with their own laws and their own things to abide by here in the United States of America.
What do you think is the meaning of the phrase life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Life is basically the journey that we go on every day to really go through self-discovery. Pursuit of happiness is really a part of life. That's part of your journey as well. You're pursuing to find what makes you happy in this life. So being in America, having those opportunities to be free and do those things to find happiness is the pursuit of happiness.
What personal stories do you have to share?
Being a child of being a first generation American, my parents coming from the island of Haiti, not having the opportunities to really have those things of the pursuit of happiness, of having a full life that they wanted to have, them coming here and being able to provide that for us is really how I kind of build the story of who I am today. Because if I didn't have those cultural differences, if I didn't have those experiences of being a first generation, I wouldn't be able to cherish the things that I do have in this life today. Because being from their third world country where everything is very scarce and very limited and very taxed upon and things of that nature, they weren't able to achieve the life that they thought that their children deserved. So that's why they came here. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.